Well, the time now is 3:20 and your weather team is looking out for you on this Father's Day as we take a live look at the atmosphere. You can see some places are seeing those thunderstorms right now as we speak. Other places like the Southwest Freeway right here, you can see the cloudier conditions, rain not coming down, although it was about 30 minutes ago. We're going to see spotty showers and thunderstorms throughout the day. So take a look at your screen. This is Storm Tracker 2. We're updating you live to make sure you are prepared for Father's Day. And we have a couple different watches and warnings happening now. So we have a special weather statement that's just been issued. This is going to be for places like Brenham and up to the north near Woodlands as we continue to watch thunderstorms. This is going to be for the next 45 minutes as you make your plans for Father's Day. That heavier rain is coming down, especially to places up to the north, and the lightning is happening right now as we speak. So this is a really active area. This is going to be, if you have an afternoon flight picking up father, this is the area I'd want to check my flights. Also, if you don't have to be on the roadways, I wouldn't be, because Bush into Woodlands into Huntsville, we're seeing heavier thunderstorms right now. That just issued again for this area a special weather statement. So right below a thunderstorm watch of just the activity happening now. Again, we have the thunderstorms, the downpours, and the lightning coming on. So let's take a look at the intensity of what we're seeing. So in this shot, we have more than 1,200 lightning strikes. So it just shows you up to the north, we have a powerful thunderstorm, that line of showers, basically College Station, making its way into Brenham, with the possibility of making its way into Houston right now as we speak. I want to zoom in a little bit closer to more of the active area. So this is going to be the Bush all the way up to Woodlands right now into that Huntsville area. So the green line that you're looking at right here, we now have that special weather statement, and we are watching for portions of Montgomery County, just a flash flood advisory till 6:45, because we've had so much rain in the past couple of days with more rain on the way. So if you live in the Tomball area, Charterwood, Spring, the Woodlands, Bush, Humble, Kingswood, you can see right here the lightning coming down, especially in that busy corridor. So here is the Outer Belt 8, and you can see here is 45 as you make your way up into Spring, into the Woodlands area. So in this shot, you can see the heavier downpours. That's going to be the red that you're looking at, and the lightning. And then that green box is going to show you that flood advisory that we're going to continue to watch. So I want to actually pull up the lightning strike to see the intensity of this cell that we're going to continue to watch the next couple of hours. So as I step outside of it, you can see right here. So in your screen, what we're seeing is 203 lightning strikes right now as we speak. And that's still a concern, not only as a meteorologist, but as a former traffic reporter, just because we have that outer belt here, and then we have that 45 corridor and even the 69 corridor when a lot of people are traveling. These heavy downpours make it really hard to see. So looking at areas where we're probably seeing that heavier rain, I think it's going to be right here. Take a look. If you live in Humble, making your way up into the northern part of the map, or maybe you're even headed out of town, you're going to see that lightning strike and those downpours. Let me zoom in a little bit tighter. So looking at this, even though it has only 8 lightning strikes, I'm zoomed in really tight. So this is going to be areas like Porter that are seeing the rain. And we're going to see that for the next couple of hours, probably half an hour with that. So big picture is this. We are watching the thunderstorms right now as we speak. 2 areas that we're really going to watch is going to be that Bush, the Woodlands, up into that 45 corridor. We're seeing the lightning happening now. The downpours are coming. And then again, it's a very busy travel holiday with Father's Day, right? So this is the area that not only are we concerned about the downpours that you see and the lightning, but heavily traveled areas, especially on Father's Day, a lot of people out of town and construction, just makes it dangerous. So this is the area I would try to avoid. Let's see. I'm going to pull it up for an hour and see where we move. I would say at least for the next hour, you can see it's slowly trying to make its way up to the northeast. With that being said, you can see a lot of the bulk of that thunderstorm is still going to be right there, that 45 corridor. So looking at it now, we have that flash flood statement. That's going to be that advisory. That's going to happen at least until 3:45, and then we're going to see more concerns until at least 6 o'clock as the rain comes down in this area. So that's the first area of concern. So it's going to be basically Jersey Village up into Charterwood, into Spring, all the way up close to Tomball, making its way into the Woodlands as that rain, thunderstorms, heavier gustier conditions happens right now. And then I'm going to zoom in out one more time. So obviously it's the northern parts that we're concerned about. However, you can see a couple other different cells that I am going to watch just behind the scenes, even when we're not on TV. So this is going to be the Brenham area and then Katy. And again, my concern with that, not only is it the thunderstorm and the rain coming down right now, it's just that it's a heavily traveled area. So Cypress, you can see that this is going to be 290 as you make your way into Jersey Village. You're at the tail end of the heavier rain. So you probably just got it about 10 minutes ago. We'll watch that area for you. Looks like it's slowly trying to push off to the east. And then I just want to check this spot, and then we'll look at Futurecast just to plan as you plan the rest of your evening with Dad. It's going to be a good day to be indoors just because of the rain off the roadways. Interstate 10. So if you are headed out right now, I plans on going to San Antonio, or maybe you have family going into San Antonio, we are going to continue to watch the west side of I-10, especially the next couple of hours. And we'll talk about it together. But happening now, what I want to make sure you know, it's going to be right here. Interstate 10, you can see heavier downpours right now. So this is going to be Katy Freeway right here, Mason Road, South Peak Road, up into the north. You can see a little bit of a heavier downpour. This is going to be near Mason Road and Grand Parkway. So these areas, again, Interstate 10, the western part of the map, you can see the rain coming down. I'm not looking at lightning as much, but look at this cell right here. This is going to be near Clay Road and Grand Parkway South. You can see the heavier downpours coming. No lightning with this cell, but still rain, extra traffic as more folks are headed out again for Father's Day. So quickly, before we get into Futurecast, I just want to update you on everything that you're seeing right here with our radar. You can see that really intense line of storms. This is going to be right outside our viewing area, approaching the College Station area. So we have the thunderstorms making its way into the Houston area. And you can see that even 45 at Huntsville. Look at that right there, making its way into the Woodlands. We will watch those thunderstorms, and you can see that box right here. Again, if you have an afternoon flight, this is what you want to check to see if anything is delayed. Bush into that 45 corridor, just heavy intensity right now, just those lightning. I'm going to zoom in one more time, see how many lightning strikes we have there, because this is our primary concern. We're watching every place, but really it's going to be that outer belt near 45 and 69, that construction. It's a very traveled area. It is a holiday. And then we have the thunderstorms happening now, not only near Charterwood, but all the way up into Kingwood as those darker shades show you those downpours happening now. So the top of the map is the area that I would want to avoid at least for the next 30 minutes. The storm looks like it's moving northeast. But with that being said, we still have to track this the next couple of hours, which we are. So let's go to Futurecast. Let's see what we're looking at right now. If everything holds together, which it looks pretty strong. At 4 o'clock, what we're going to watch is pretty much the entire viewing area. And we're going to update you live every 15 minutes to make sure you and your family are safe, especially for Father's Day. But here's a look at 4 o'clock. You can see Sugar Land, Houston, Bush, the Woodlands area, and then portion of Katy up into the Woodlands area. And if you have plans on headed to Louisiana, you can see if you're taking the eastbound lanes of I-10, you can see right here, Liberty County, they're getting more rain. You've already been hit hard the past couple of days. By 5 o'clock, when we go back on live, giving you those updates, you can see it's still Interstate 10. We'll continue to watch Katy all the way into Winnie. College Station, that line that I showed you with all the thunderstorms happening right now. And then just south of I-10, this is going to be near Sugar Land. And then look at Galveston, that 45 corridor. We have that potential for more downpours. By 6 o'clock, by Father's Day evening, if you live in the Brenham area, plans on stopping at that Buc-ee's right there. Look at the downpour here. You can see right here might be a good idea to stop by the Buc-ee's and kind of get out of your car and get off the roadways, just because those downpours and extra traffic is going to make it extra stressful today. So this is 6 o'clock. We're going to watch Katy, Brenham, all the way up to that 45 corridor, College Station, Huntsville, and then a couple different spots, including Sugar Land just south of I-10 around 6. Now it has, and this model has changed just a little bit. At 8 o'clock, what we'll watch, and it makes sense because we're seeing those that strong line of showers to the west of us moving into Houston area, Sugar Land, Houston, Bush, the Woodlands at 8 o'clock. And then by 9 o'clock, again, slowly trying to make its way off to the east. You can see it pushing through. By 10, we'll be looking at scattered showers as that storm hopefully moves right out of our viewing area. With that being said, what we're going to do at 5 o'clock is we're going to bring you a live look. Our Storm Tracker 2 is going to show you those roadways, and we're going to continue to update you on line 2 to make sure you are prepared. We also have our live radar, so you can click click on that and kind of plan. Look at here. This is Beltway 8 at Market Street. You can see this shot. It is clear. That's the good news, and traffic is light. That's what I like to see as both a traffic reporter and a meteorologist. But what I am watching is going to be this cloud cover right here. So this is Houston. You step outside, it might be dry right here. Drive 2 miles and you can see those thunderstorms. It looks like it's going to thunderstorm right here as well. And we'll continue to watch that. So our 10-day forecast is showing you again today. It's all about those thunderstorms, those hot temperatures. Our high is 92, but you add in that humidity, it's going to feel like triple digits. As we plan for your Monday, what we're going to watch and track is you're going to wake up in the upper 70s. That high is going to be in the 90s. However, we're going to watch for more thunderstorms afternoon into evening as that low pushes out to the north and to the northeast. However, we have rain coming up the next several days, so it's going to be a wet week. Some places have really already saturated with the storms that we had, so it's going to just make it flood advisory. We're going to continue to watch that just because the soil is saturated. There's nowhere for that water to go. So it is a busy Sunday. We also know it is a holiday for you. Our weather and traffic news team's looking out for you. We're going to continue to update you on TV and online with everything you need to know to stay safe. We'll have another update coming up in about 15 minutes. We'll see you then.